I remember the first time that I was assigned by the university to go teach in Hong Kong. All my friends said that I needed to go buy an umbrella before I went. I said to myself, I'm a real man, I don't need an umbrella. So I flew off to Hong Kong, and 3 days later, I bought an umbrella. The reason being because in Hong Kong the rain was so torrential that when it started raining it didn't stop and everybody else got out their umbrellas and well, you were unprotected. No one told me anything about rubber boots before I came to Venice. It's very interesting to me to think that you have to buy a pair of rubber boots to walk around the Venetian streets. Well, there's a lot of reasons for that. Now I know, after I'm over here and after I'm walking around the streets with a pair of tennis shoes, that I need a pair of rubber boots. Why? Well, because this is a canal city, and the sea feeds these canals. They go up and down with the tides, and because of the rising sea level and water level in this area of the world, well, the streets often get flooded, and you need a pair of boots. Now, I started laughing because a lot of the people who are walking around here, as we will show you, in Venice have a pair of rubber boots on like I used to wear when I was a kid on a farm in southern Indiana. We didn't wear those rubber boots to protect us from flooding, however. We wore those rubber boots to go to the barn and keep the mud and manure off our feet. Well, here in Venice there's not much manure, a little bit of dog manure, but that's not a real problem. The real problem is the flooding of the streets. And so you need to get this fashionable pair of booties. Now they're really more than booties, they're kind of like slickers for your feet. They come in all colors. I've seen turquoise, and I've seen blue, and I've seen this sort of orangey looking color. But then they also have the regular barn boots that we would use in southern Indiana to go feed the cows. And there are all sorts of colors and shapes and sizes in those too. So I would think that one of the most surprising moments of my life was to come to Venice. You know, the upper scale with museums and art and all of this beautiful fashion and architecture, and see these cheap plastic rubber boots that you got to wear to walk around the streets. I've not succumbed yet to the temptation, but I suppose if the water gets high and my shoes get wet, yours truly will be sporting a pair of these very fashionable, or not so very fashionable, rubber boots. This is Dr. Dave Lucas reporting to you from Venice, and well, we'll see if I buy a pair of these boots.